Thursday. I'm your host, Ariella Marliora, showing up on this Thursday to remind you that you are amazing, beautiful, and perfect exactly as you are. We're going to raise the vibe together. Tribe, let's get it. Today is another beautiful day where we just show up. We have our dance parties and we have our daily dose of Lulu. We showcase businesses, we showcase music, we showcase art, we pray over each other, and we completely raise the vibe for this Thursday. So if you're new here, please drop a comment in the chat. Make sure you are liked and you're subscribed for the next one, and we are going to jump right into this show. Again, my name is Ariel, and I show up in my authentic frequency, unplanned, unscripted, unfiltered, and I speak my truth because we are all unique freaks with our unique frequency. So I let my freak flag fly here on my channel, and together we raise the vibe. So thank y'all for tuning in. I see Justin in the chat. Best love, Justin. Hope you slept well. Hope your shoulder's feeling good. And anyone else who's in the chat, I know there's a couple people watching, but you know, when I show up every day, you have no idea who's going to show up because you show up. I've got my mic. Let me know you guys can hear me okay. Stu Manella's in the house. I've got two legacy builders in the house. Much love, guys. And Grand Rising over on the Pacific. Hope you have good weather. Oh gosh, Stu, is the DoorDash not working? This is totally random because I tried DoorDash yesterday. I even tried to use it this morning, and the app's not working. I uninstalled it, I reinstalled it, and it's still not working. So, excellent. This says I'm good. Music's not too loud, not overpowering. I've been trying to work on that. Watching the replays, I realized what Liz is talking about. Music's too loud sometimes. However, we learn from our mistakes and we keep going. Right? Oh gosh, you guys. So today's Thursday. It was the last day to vote for Monday's time. You know, if you didn't vote, so if you didn't vote, then I can't really count. So let me get my channel pulled up here. Of course, we're going to have our normal party at 11:11, and also some other announcements. So we still only had 3 votes, which we will talk about after the first dance party. And since we only had 3 votes, we will then talk about some other things. I want to make sure you guys are involved with making the show. I also want to make sure I'm true and authentic to myself, giving myself time in my daily life, building my coaching business and everything. Who says the DoorDash app is working fine? Well, you know, that just means that I am not supposed to do that. Let me see, did I re-download it again? No, I'm going to go ahead and download it again. I'm going to leave it alone till afterwards and see, because see my phone, I don't know. It does have a 4.0 star rating. It's not, you know, not all that great. Not all that great. Marcy, up early. Much love, girl. Hope you slept well. Check over on Facebook. So I tried to actually go live today directly from YouTube. That also wasn't working. I'm very interested, you know, as what's going on. You know, we always push through resistance, and that lets us know that we're actually getting somewhere, that we have resistance, because the universe has to test us, has to see if our resolve is real. So that's how I see any little tiny, you know, they happen. I expect them to happen. However, we just keep rolling. Let me get my favorite song playing here. Get some momentum going for the dance party. Y'all, I am looking forward to making because we gotta have some varieties for real, for real. How's that? You guys can still hear it? It's too loud. Not overpowering over me. Well, yeah. It just moving. It really does. I'm gonna actually close the DoorDash app. That way it's not open. I didn't install it. We will see. If it doesn't work, then I will just take it as a sign that everything is provided for. Everything is provided for. Because in my reality here on this daily dose of Delulu is that I'm financially stable, I'm financially secure, I'm financially steady, I'm a lavish dependency, I'm steady. It's a mutual benefit. Integrity is that I show up, and mutual benefit is that it benefits us both. And that is what I'm sticking with here on Delulu, this daily dose of Delulu. Louder than me. I wonder if there's a way that I can adjust so no, this is me. No, it's not this. I'm gonna add it to the stage. If I took it away from the stage, it probably took away the music. Oh no, let me replay. How can it be over? I need these songs to be longer. Hi everyone. Yeah, Rumble doesn't have as many settings as Streams. It doesn't look like I have any backend controls for sound volume. So leave it like it is right now. Make sure I can hear it. Just turn it nice and loud. Oh. Okay, so we've got 1 minute until our dance party. If you don't know already, 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes is dance and live in the moment. Happy 11/11.
It's a dance party. It's our dance party.
It's a dance party. All the girls dance on this Thursday. Get your blood pumping. Raise the vibe. Tribe. Oh my gosh, today's an amazing day. Got off to an amazing start. You are alive. You have achieved everything you have ever put your mind to. You woke up this morning. You exist. Oh yeah, you exist. You made it to work. Congratulations, you went to work. You're crushing it. Oh my gosh, you know that job, that title you got, that mother, that father, grandmother, grandfather, uncle, aunt, wife, husband, you are doing that shit. Give yourself a round of applause. A dance party. Come on, y'all. Remember, that nation in the hips. Motion in the hips, move the hips. Remember to move the neck.
It's a dance party. It's Ariel's dance party.
Dance,
Dance, dance, dance, dance, dance. It's Ariel's dance party. Dance, It's a dance party. Sorry ass dance party.
Oh, I can't. I just have to get into it. Oh. Few minutes. No, we're almost done. Do all you got. You are in this moment and you are amazing. No. Yay. Woo! Shaka-laka-laka-laka-laka. Oh my gosh, if your blood is not pumping and if you are not ready for the rest of the day after that, then you have severe detox issues, my friend. Come over to my lifestyle coaching business. Let me assist you. Move some of that stagnant energy. Oh gosh, guys. I'll have to come back once everyone is awake. Not a problem, girl. You know I'll be here. Ain't no thing but a thing. So today is Thursday, August the 13th. The month is flying by. This is day 6 of showing up consistently in a row in my unique frequency. We've already chosen the name for the show, Raise the Vibe Tribe, and now it is all about solidifying when we show up because structure is important. And I need structure. We all need structure. We all need to know when to show up. And when that way, we can all just get along. So there have only been 3 votes on the time for Monday. The 2 people said that the time should be for 2:22 p.m. EST. And as much as I really appreciate the votes that I got, that doesn't give me enough data. That's not enough people to actually really make a decision. So what we're going to go ahead and do, it says, polling is closed, which I can't delete it. Let me go back. Can I just stop the poll? I couldn't edit it. I can only delete. Well, it's okay. I already said voting closes on Thursday. I'll go ahead and delete it because why not? Or no, I won't because Liz left a comment. She left a great comment. Okay, I'm not going to delete it. But we are going to work on the schedule together. So let me stop sharing this and let's get our little document up here for our show and let us talk it through. And make sure we know get this going here. All right, show times. We're going to paste our time conversion. We're going to share the screen. We're going to share the screen. I've got my daily show here. All right. And share, add to the screen. Oh no, Liz, she's saying she's queasy. The humidity is over 80%. Wow. I am sorry to hear that, girl. That is very, very hot. So I hope you're feeling better. You said that even though the humidity came down, it's not making you feel better. Girl, I would take a cold shower. It's actually interesting. I've heard that you need to do the opposite. When you're hot, drink something hot to cool yourself down. When you're cold, drink something cold to warm yourself up. I've heard that. I don't know, if that's true or not, but that is a old wives' tale that I've heard. But my first instinct would be go take a nice cold shower. I'm sure you've already done that. I'm sure you've been doing everything you can to stay cool. And thank you so much for voting. You voted for 2:22 p.m. EST, which is 7:22 your time. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now, which I kind of started doing here in my notebook, but so that we do it for everyone, so everyone can see the times. Okay. We're going to write down when 11 a.m. is for everyone. So we already have 11 a.m. EST here. I just need to add Spain. So I won't share my screen for this, but let me just go over here. So for Myrtle Beach, 11 a.m. is 5:11 p.m. for Spain. So let me add that here. So not too far off from you, Liz. And what is they call this? CEST. CEST. Okay. And then I want to do Pacific. So 11 a.m. PDT turns out to be 2:11 p.m. p.m. EST, which would be 11, which I already did right here, but so I can see if this is around the same time. Copy and paste. Wait, I don't want that. I want it like this, text only. There we go. So just so that you guys know what I'm doing right now, I am lining it up so that I know exactly what time every zone is for me for 11:11 a.m. So if I showed up at 11:11 Pacific Standard Time, if I showed up at 11:11 for BST time, right? That will give me another idea of how I want to produce this show. I'm assuming that it would be mostly mornings for me and not so much evenings, but still I could do evenings, for Eastern Standard Time. I could still do evenings for panels and for talks and such. I can't see the chat right now, so bear with me, guys. Let me just get a couple more of these written down. So 11:11 a.m. BST and 11:11 a.m. CEST. Okay. All right. And I'm going to bring this down here because we oops, we know that. All right, EST, PST. I need this one here, which, let me see, is probably going to be 8 o'clock. Yes, 8. But this is 8:11 or 7:11 here, and this is 8:11. I will just copy this. Working smarter, not harder. Learning as we go. BST and CEST is 1 hour apart. Okay, so if I show up at 11:11 a.m. in Scotland, 11:11 a.m. Where is it? Here it is. Here we go. 11:11 a.m. for Scotland is 6:11 for me. Is 6:11 for me. Oh, come on. 6:11 a.m. All right. And so that was EST. Let's do PST. And let's do CEST. All right. So 11 is going to be 12 for P. What did I do here? I didn't do something. Oh, I see what I did. 12, okay. And then PDT is 3 a.m. Yikes. So definitely 11 a.m. So that I'm going to just I'm going to highlight that because nobody's coming to that one on that side, but that's okay. So 11, 6, 3, 12, 2 p.m., 7, 11, okay, 11 EST. Okay, we're caught up. We're caught up. All right, so the last one, I'm almost done, guys. Appreciate your patience. 11 a.m. for Spain is 5 a.m. for me. 5 a.m. for me. And I'm going to check the chat here in a second. I appreciate your patience. All right. Let's do PTSD. I am a visual lady. Ugh, that's 2 o'clock a.m. for you guys. Yikes. And then lastly, I need to put the BST, which is going to be an hour before, right? Which is, yes, 10 a.m. All right. So any day that I try to accommodate Europe, the Pacific will definitely not be involved. But, Pacific time can get involved with 11:11. Everyone can pretty much get involved here. Did I do this right? Yes. Okay. Are there any other time zones? So we've got Eastern Standard, Pacific Standard. So we're going from one side of the coast to the other side of the coast, and then we've got all the way in Europe. We've got people at 2 hours within difference of each other. So let me see. Let me get to the chat now. Actually, I'm going to pull up the other chat because it's easier to see right away. Central Europe Standard Time. Thanks, Justin. Yeah, I was like, what? I had to have a bath when I got in last night from trying to see the eclipse. Reminded me of South Carolina. I kind of saw it, but there was so much haze I could sun gaze it. It went very quiet, no songbirds. Yes, she's been drinking water. BTS is British summertime. Ah, yes. If you have a World Clock app on your phone, you should be able to save different locations to track their times live. I don't have the app, but I do have I'm using the converter, which I can show you the converter I've been using, which is just online. Because as you know, I don't want too many things on my phone, y'all. I already got enough on my phone. I'm not even going to lie. So this is what I've been using. I've got Myrtle Beach where I'm at. I do have Dallas here, which is just, Central Standard Time. And then I've got United Kingdom and I've got Spain. I feel like that pretty much covers like anyone that I know is either going to be East Coast or West Coast. I do have someone in Central, so I have that one there, but that's not like a huge following or a huge group of people. And then the rest of it is on the other side of the ocean. Yeah, this is quite easy. I like this. You can just scroll over and you can see pretty much the yellow times is like times where people will most likely be, alive together. It wouldn't be too late or too early for people. And then green is like the best time, which is apparently 12:45. So I'm still around by the time that time comes on, you know. I picked a good time. Between Eastern Standard Time is not bad, 11 a.m. to, 1:15. Uh, However, I still want to, do dance parties exactly on the 11:11. So, oh, yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh, Justin, you're so right. I do have a world clock directly in my clock app, and I have several actually locations. I've got Australia. I used to live in Australia. When I was in college, I lived in Australia for like 6 months. So I've got a couple of provinces in Australia. And yeah, I got Dubai. I've got all kinds of places. You're right. I could have used that. I do. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, let me just look at, so this is 4 days. So if I were to just change this around 4 days, I would be showing up between 11 and 2 for 2 days, and then 6 and 5 a.m. 2 days. And then that would leave, 3 other days where I would either show up again at this, like, re-rotate three of them, or just, have these times be specific, like three special days. So the 4 days would be all EST. Um, and I could make sure that the early times would be like super early on Monday. I really hate that the Pacific Standard peeps would not be around um, during those days. That would be so difficult. But it's an option. That's an option. I also have the option of making the show shorter. I also have the option of, which, yeah, I haven't even looked at here. Well, this is what we're here to do today. Let's just go through all the times. Um, which we've already done. 5:55 p.m. is the last angel number. And Melissa had the great idea to do military time, 16:16, 18:18, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, I have to be flexible. And right now, I'm like really focused around trying to do dance parties on specific angel numbers. Um, so if I'm being flexible and just saying we don't have to do the dancing on the angel numbers, then that gives me more flexibility, gives me more leeway. Um, you know, if I'm not door dashing, if my door dashing app isn't working, if I'm not, a slave to any particular job, then I really, like, this is weird. Having flexibility, having time freedom. You guys, I'm not used to it. I'm not used to it. Let me just go ahead and be real. I'm used to, having to be somewhere at this time. Having freedom is just as nerve wracking as feeling like you're in prison. That's what's up, Justin. He added Edinburgh to see what time Liz is in. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun? And then it's the people who are like in the next day that like just completely blow my mind. Like, um, Australia is, complete 12 hours different. So, 5 a.m. for me is like 9 or 10, I think, for Australia, or for whatever part of Australia I'm specifically thinking about. The name is eluding me at the moment. Yeah, but they are a complete day ahead of us. It's already Thursday for them. It's right now it's nighttime. They're sleeping. They've been through Thursday. They're already looking at the weekend. It's crazy. And that just leads me to think about the fact that there are islands that are literally 24 hours apart and they're right next door to each other. I know Jonna knew what I was talking about. I don't remember it, but it's all, time is relative and it's all dependent on who owns the land, who gets to decide, the time. But it is crazy having to deal with the time zones. So, I'm not even sharing my screen anymore. Let me get my document back up here, because this is what we're working with, guys. All right, y'all just bear with me. So 12. I could do 1222. I mean, that's triple twos right there. That's the thing. Then I already do 111. Then here's 2. And then 3. Oops, I didn't need to do that. 3. And then 4. And we've got 5. Okay, after 5, we could get into military time. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I wouldn't want to be doing anything too late. Like me, the latest I would probably go would be 8 o'clock. A maximum of a 2-hour show, probably a 1-hour show if I did it that late. And these numbers, I mean, these are cool. I mean, you could do 818 or 828, 838, 48. So military time, this would be 13, 14, 15, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, y'all just gotta bear with me as I work through this. You are witnessing firsthand what it is like to just be out in the vortex, in the open, and having the freedom to figure it out and not knowing what the heck you're doing. Am I still sharing my screen? No, I'm not. And finally, now I'm sharing my screen, you guys. It should match up with noon and the sun until daylight savings time. Oh gosh, girl, aren't you right? Daylight savings time. So wait, let me say 12. Yep, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 20, and 21. All right, and 22. So 22 would be a angel number for military time. We could do 10, 22. But the rest of these are not exact angel numbers unless it is regular standard time. So if we skip down to, this is EST. All right, let's save this and let's look at the converter, the clock. Okay, so (111) EST is 10 a.m. in California. Let me get this here. Working smarter, not harder. 10 and 6 in Scotland, and 7 in Spain. All right. So then it should just go down from there, right? So that means this is 11. Oh, wait, this is 1122. This is 722. And this is 822. Do 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 do. Do 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 da 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 da. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get too late anyway. Yeah, you guys, I think I'm leaning towards just sticking to morning times for me. I am completely okay with showing up at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning a couple days a week. Really, really working it for our Europe peeps, and then being flexible for Pacific Standard Time. I'm just highlighting my times here, which again, you can't see because I'm not showing the right thing. Bear with me, hey. Jenny G is in the house. How are you doing, my darling? We've got lots of Jennies. And Jenny Spark! Yes! Hello! That's awesome. We've got lots of Jennies and we've got lots of Gregs. Greg isn't here right now, but there are like 6 Gregs in the Flat Earth community. Yeah, so love you, ladies. I am just talking through the times that I want to show up during the week, which has everything to do with wanting to spread the love. So, Jenny G, you are in Mountain Time, right? Or are you in Central? Are you in Mountain or Central? I don't have Mountain or Central on here so far. I've just got Eastern and Pacific. But I want to put down whatever yours is. Where are you at? Remind me. Whatever time works for me. Oh, I appreciate you. Okay, Jenny is CST, Central. Okay, so she's only 1 hour behind me. So that's Dallas. So 11:11 for you, Jenny, would be 12:11 for me. CST. And then let me just copy this here and put this here and put this here. All right. Actually, let me just put that in the middle where it goes, because CST comes before PSD. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 days. So I could show up at fluctuating days of the week, starting at like I would probably start the week off here here. I'd start the week off with the earliest for me, which would be 5 a.m. And then we would go down the line from there. So we would go to, British Standard Time, and then I would go to my time, CST time, and then we would end with this one would be the last one. So that's 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's 5 days, and then 2 days of the week, 2 days for the weekend. Just doing it again at 11:11 EST, but fluctuating throughout the week. Oh, y'all, 1 hour behind me. Yep, yep. When you said that was too early, Liz, what are we talking about? You too early for 11:11 for you, or are you looking at Pacific Standard Time coming up at like 3 and 2 a.m. in the morning? Which, yeah, I would definitely not. I would not expect anyone to be awake that early. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do this the way so I see it. So Mamma Mia. So that's 5, and this is 6 a.m. All right, and then 11. Yep. Okay, so this is it. Because it's 11, and then this should be PM for me. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. So it'll be progressively later throughout the day or throughout the week. And I could just do the other 2 days, at my time, or they could be later. And this would be Monday. Showing up at 5:11 would be on a Monday. Or 6:11. Mondays would just not be either one of these. This could be a Monday starting at 11:11 PDT. Oh, showing up at 5 or 6 is too early for me. Yeah, it would get me up. It would give me the rest of the day to get things done. I could take a nap afterwards. And Iron Realm Media is 5 to 7 Monday, Wednesdays through Fridays. Yeah, see, they've been doing it for years. 5 to 7. I mean, come on. If they can do it, I can do it. And I do it, well, I just need to do it once or twice. 5 to 7. Let me write this down. And that's EST, of course. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's move this up here. So I have that there. Save. Liz used to be too, but she's no fun anymore. Oh no. How dare you insult my sister? No insults, no insults. I know. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? So why is this so difficult for me? I'm just going to talk it through. This is difficult because I want to please everyone and I want to include everyone and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I don't want to encroach on anybody's stream times. I mean, I'm thinking a lot about other people and wanting to accommodate everyone. I mean, I think it is possible to accommodate a lot of people, but it is impossible to make everyone happy. It is impossible to make everyone happy. So I've got to start with me. I've got to start with me, making sure I know what I want to do. How do I want my life to look like? Right now, if I do this, then I'm waking up at different times every day, or I am, rearranging my schedule accordingly. This is not a set schedule. So it is a set schedule as far as showing up for people at the 11:11 mark. But specifically for me, I would be waking up or having to block off 2 hours at different times. Again, that could still be good. You know, some days I would have more. I mean, all of this is morning for me, for real. Except for when it comes to 11 Central Standard Time and Pacific Standard Time. I would still be done by 4 or 5 o'clock every day. But if I show up at earlier times and I'm done by 1 p.m. and I still have the rest of the day to do what I need to do. If I'm making this my preliminary job, then taking 2.5 hours at any time is not that big a deal. I get to pick my schedule. This is why it's difficult. I've been asking for freedom for my entire life and I have it now. And now it's like I'm having a hard time making up my mind on how I want to do this. Liz says we'll talk in October. She said, I will see you. We'll talk when we get home, boy. Oh gosh. We'll talk when we get home. I'm uncomfortable right now. I am extremely uncomfortable right now. And I hate that I can't make this decision. I hate that I feel like I have to ask for permission. And, I'm trying to work through this, in front of people is nerve wracking. It's embarrassing. I definitely feel uncomfortable right now, and I'm living in this uncomfortability and just getting used to it. And still pushing through. Still pushing through. Still pushing through. I I feel like it would be very easy to have a shifting sliding scale for, of course, Pacific and Central and Eastern. So my country, right? Just show up at 11, show up an hour later, show up, really late. Well, at 2. If my show is normally finished by 1:30, then I would be showing up a few hours or an hour after I would normally have been finished. That would be the latest time. And, that would be a nighttime show for my Europe peeps. I feel like I feel like I want to be the type of person that wakes up at like 5 o'clock. I want to be type of person that can go like sun gazing, right, at 6 o'clock. And if I'm like showing up for other people at 6 o'clock, I should be able to do it for me. Um, but I feel like I should be able to do it for me first, and I haven't been able to do, or I haven't, I just haven't. My excuses are my excuses, right? Um, I like my sleep. I'm not even gonna lie, and I do stay up. I tend to stay up later than I wake up, so it is harder. I can't please all the people all the time. No, I cannot. Is it not Monday that's an issue? It's Monday. It's Monday, but it's also like yeah, I mean, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? I mean, if I'm thinking about all of the shows, Iron Realm Media too, I would be encroaching on their time if I show up between 5 and 7 Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right? I completely forgot about them. Um, I would love to accommodate you. I love the idea of showing up at 11:11 in different time zones. I like that idea, but just because I like that idea doesn't mean I have to implement it. I could just show up in my country at these three times, and have a sliding scale, going from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard to Central, Mountain, and Pacific time, and so every day would be 1 hour later, and we would just continue to rotate that. Um, or I could just say fuck it all and show up every single day at the same time, regardless of the time zones and regardless of who's podcasting, who's um that could be it too. Um, yeah, this is I'm witnessing this here. I'm witnessing this here in real time. Y'all are watching transformation, and self-realization and all of the stuff in real time. Oh gosh. You do what works for you. I can't promise to be here every day. I'm trying to raise my granddaughter, but I will be here as much as I can. Of course, right? Of course, Angela Baby Carson. I do not expect any of you to always show up every day. That is not what you're supposed to do. That is what my commitment is to showing up and raising the vibe every day so that when you can or when you need it, I am here. Justin says, I just wouldn't be able to be there those days. Don't let me stop you. You could always try different times and see who shows up. I don't know anyone else who goes live anymore. Yeah, Justin, that's true. You could always try and just see who shows up. Exactly, exactly. I also like, again, I like structure. I like knowing ahead of time when I'm showing up and what I'm doing, and and sticking to it, because it's easier for me when I have that structure and I can plan around things. Um, yeah, it's the hurdle of having or feeling like I have to, make space for everyone else, and I can't just take up the space, that I have now. Right? Um, it's like I feel like it also has to be all or nothing, but again, like Justin says, I can experiment, right? Um, Monday for 222. That was what, Liz voted for specifically for Mondays. I just feel like if I shift it for one specific day, then that throws off my OCD. Like I don't want to do it one day different than the rest of the days. Um and I feel like it will be easier for you guys to, when I'm showing up, and it'd be easy for you to show up if you know when I'm going to show up, right? Right now, I'm going to show up at 11. And that's super easy, and that is Eastern Standard Time. Um I got a lot of thoughts. I'm thinking about, a lot of I'm ruminating here, and I'm looking at these times, and I'm really trying to like choose me. Like I'm really trying to choose me, and I feel like crying right now. Like this shouldn't be this difficult. Like why am I making it this difficult? Like why is it harder for me to just say this is what I want to do and do it? What is it in my psyche, my habits that, or my self-belief, my self-talk that makes me believe that I can't choose me first? You guys, I'm getting super emotional over choosing times for this show. Oh my gosh. Um Reminding myself that, it's okay to show emotion, it's okay to not have all the answers, all that stuff. It's okay to change your mind, it's okay to take up space. Did the Jennies vote for the show name? I don't know. I don't know if the Jennies are still here. Jenny G, Jenny Spark, if you're still here, let me know if you are if you guys voted for the Raise the Vibe Tribe name. If you voted for Raise the Vibe Tribe name, then you are a legacy builder for the channel, and I want to honor you as someone who helped build the foundation of the show. So please let me know if you voted. We're missing 2 people. There were 11 people in total, and we're missing the last 2 people that voted. Yeah, I know Karen is usually done by 2. My thing is, if I am going to show up every day at 11 except one day is at 2:22, I would want to I want to make sure it's like okay, well, 2 or 3 days for 2:22. Jenny G says she didn't vote, but she liked the Daily Dose of Delulu name. Yes, okay, I love that. Which I'm just using as a segment name. Because it's such a great name. It's not the name of the show, but every day I'm still going to show up and be delusional for you guys for like, I don't know, a minute or something. So the Daily Dose of Delulu. I would love to like have an actual like segment video where it's like music and Daily Dose of Delulu or something, and then I jump into it like a real show. Liz says, which time works best for you? This time is great for me. I appreciate that. You could do dentist time, tooth hurdy. I can't with you, Justin. I can't with you, Justin. That's too funny. Wow. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Liz. I feel it. I feel it. I'm just gonna let it flow. I don't want to stop it. I can't explain it. But maybe it's the eclipse. Maybe I'm super, more sensitive. I don't know. But it did make me laugh, Justin. It did. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's the fact that I'm realizing how difficult it is for me to say what I want and to, show up as me and declare things for me. It feels wrong almost, like it has to be for somebody else's benefit in order for it to be okay for me. And how hard it is for me to choose myself. um I did not expect this at all. I did not expect this at all, and I really can't explain. I really can't explain it, but I just, shoot. If this is it, if this is the day, I'm just supposed to show up and be like this. I'm okay, Sue. I'm okay. I don't know why I'm emotional. Yes, Melissa, my water does hold memory. And tears are very healing, yes. And I probably have quite a few things to cry about that I've kept under wraps. So it's probably more than just one thing. It's probably more than just one thing. But for now, I'm just gonna table it. If I feel like it's too hard to make a decision, or if I feel like there's too much emotion around it, then I really need to sit with this. So I appreciate you guys for letting me be vulnerable. Let me blow my nose. Hold on. I feel like the next dance party really is going to be for me so that I can release this energy, release this emotion, and really try to connect with who I am. Like, that's why this show is just as healing for me as it is for you guys. You never know how spirit's going to move. You never know how things are going to affect you. And just allowing the frequency to exist and allowing the emotion to come up and not let it get shoved under the rug. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, spiritual awakenings can be hard. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. All right, guys. So we've got a couple minutes until 12:12, and this whole experience is just allowing me to take up space, showing up and taking up space. And I appreciate you guys for allowing space for me. And sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't expect that. Completely didn't expect that. And this isn't, I don't think this is me bringing the vibe down, but this is me making space. Like the waterworks had to come. The emotions have to be expressed, even if I don't know where the emotions are coming from or what it means. Allowing it to be released is what helps to allow for more space, for more expansion, because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to expand into me and who I am, and how I can continue to be a light and be a mirror. And maybe I'm not even feeling things that are just for me. I mean, I definitely feel like I am, but because I am a mirror and I know how sensitive I am, there could be some stuff in the ether that is contributing to my my overwhelming emotions right now. Yesterday was the new moon in Leo, which was just planting seeds, going introspection, like getting ready for what is to come. And, this eclipse also shines a light, or, reveals things that need to be made, that need to make room, that you need to move so that you can make space for things. So, just going with the flow. All right. I'm done. The dance party is here. The dance party is 1 minute away. And I'm going to be alchemizing this emotion and just being ready for whatever surprises come. You guys, you know the drill. If you are not doing anything right now that is hindering you from dancing, please help me to alchemize this emotion. Help me to raise the vibe. This is what we're here supposed to be doing, is just moving energy, moving our bodies, connecting with who we are. Like, then this is real transformation. Transformation has to happen. If no emotions are being shown, then transformation isn't really happening. So here we go, guys. We are
It's a
for the dance party for real.
It's our real dance
Hey.
It's a dance party.
Shutting it off and letting it go. Woo! Making sure that emotion is not staying in my body. Nobody can cry at a dance party. It's my for 2 minutes, you guys. All we have to do is stay right now, in this moment. I am in my body, and my body feels good. I am moving, I am connected, I am whole, I am healed, I am wealthy. I am protected. I am cherished, I am loved. What are you? You are awesome. I am wealthy, I am healthy, I am beautiful, I am confident, I am courageous, I am articulate, I am successful, I achieved everything that I ever wanted to achieve in life. I am going places. I am at the dance party.
Sorry, else dance
I'm shaking it up. I'm shaking it up. Nobody can cry at a dance party. Emotions just take it. You shake them all. I'm shaking them off, you guys. Trying to look cool. It's the dance party. Woo! We did it. We did it! All right. I feel better. I feel better. Oh gosh, you guys. How you doing? How are you doing? So many people are talking about this being an in-between time. You'd probably have a blast making custom music with Suno for your segments. Chance and I had so much music generating music with Suno. Okay. I was thinking about generating music, and I love that suggestion. Thank you, Jenny. When you make music with Suno, is it true that you hold none of the music rights because they own the music? Because you use their platform to make the music, so they own it? Is it true that you can't monetize it? Honestly, that's one of my biggest things. AI is an amazing tool. It is an amazing tool. And I don't want it to take away my creativity. I don't want to rely on it too much. But, making music for my show, if I could at least make the lyrics by myself and not use AI to make the lyrics, and maybe just use AI to make the sound, the actual music part of it, I don't want anyone to have rights to my creativity, right? I want it to be, completely my own. My glasses are totally dirty because I has emotions all over them. Yes, this is Chance's wife, Melissa. Jenny G is the sweetest freaking soul on the planet. Girl, two amazing people found each other, and I met Jenny and Chance at the same time at Flattoberfest, and she was just a complete star. She was just a complete star. And Chance, of course, Chance is we were both wearing something not flamboyant, but we were rocking our styles. Chance and I bonded over the fact that we were the two best dressed people at Flattoberfest, and Jenny was just the brightest, cutest freaking little star. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's my problem, Jenny, is bypassing the YouTube flags. And I have been using like a YouTube channel that, offers copyright free music. As long as you cite them on in the description. Um and if I wanted to like download their music, I'd have to pay for like, a subscription to their actual production website, which I mean, it is cheap. It's not that much. So I could use their music. Um, yes, when we were wooing each other. I love it. Mhm. Um, yeah, so the whole music strikes thing, that is exactly why. But, Jenny, because you mentioned it, I'm definitely going to look into it for sure. The Interverse channel, Chance does amazing work. Chance does amazing work. I mean, talk about goals to aspire to be for a show producer, for real. Oh, with Suno, you own the music, huh? That is good to know. Okay, that is good to know. That kind of alleviates my worries with that. Thank you, and hi Chance, and great job with, with your show. Um, yeah. Um, I think I would have fun making music for it. Anyway, so what I was saying was like I was before this suggestion to use Suno, I was going to look into maybe, using the copyright free music channel somehow, using their base songs and then making my lyrics. But if I've got an idea in my head for music, right, it would be so much easier to actually make the music to my sound, right? An emphasis on that Suno is really fun. Excellent. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I got a sound healing session from Chance for my 30th birthday. That was 4 years ago. And it's definitely been too long. I would love to get it again. And I think it is so freaking magical, spectacular, just so freaking mind blowing how even from miles away during a Zoom meeting, that you can still feel the sound resonance, that he can still tap into frequencies and stuff. I mean, it is mind blowing. I definitely felt something during that. I don't think I have the session anymore. It might have been recorded, but it was on a laptop, so I lost that, unfortunately. um oh no, you have blue skies. See, they didn't want y'all to see the eclipse yesterday, Liz. That's why they sprayed. They sprayed. Okay, so now that we have now that we have come back to our regularly scheduled programming, um, I will. Let's see. There's so many things. So many things. I know. I'm gonna go to Facebook, and we are going to look at some of the stuff that I have posted on Facebook. Which is this? Okay, so this is a flat Earth thing. I'm gonna shut myself off so I'm not watching myself on live, and I'm gonna share my screen. And this is something that I was just like, wow. I have not heard such a good
Why would they lie about the Earth?
Such a good explanation to this. And I wish I knew who this guy was. I wish I knew what podcast this is. So please, if anybody actually knows this podcast or knows who this person is, please let me know. I'm sharing it now. Okay. Yes. Melissa, exactly. Sometimes it's a healing. I've gotten my chart read before by my girl, Kaylee. And I've also had my numerology done. That was interesting. Okay, so this, again, I don't know who this podcast is. I don't know who this guy is who is answering this question, but this answer really like just takes the cake for me. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play it now.
Why would they lie about the Earth?
That's my favorite question.
Do you want to answer it?
It's my favorite one, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
There's a reason it's my favorite one. It's because it opens the door to endless speculation. There's never one reason for anything. Why did they bring down the Twin Towers? Do you have 15 years to sit down with me? Why do they lie about vaccines? What's the point of COVID? You want me to answer that in an Instagram comment?
Right.
No, it's not possible. Why lie about the flat Earth? The number one dot to connect, and every single subject we've talked about so far is connected to flat Earth. The pyramids, COVID, government, elite, numerology, symbolism. It's all connected to flat Earth. Flat Earth is the umbrella lie that they all fit under because it's not about the shape of the Earth. It's about the nature of reality and who we are.
Why would they lie about?
Far is connected to flat Earth. The pyramids, COVID, government, elite, numerology, symbolism. It's all connected to flat Earth. Flat Earth is the umbrella lie that they all fit under because it's not about the shape of the Earth. It's about the nature of reality and who we are.
It is not about the shape of the Earth. It is about the nature of reality and who we are. And I actually found in the comments, this is CM Dr. Davenport. I'm about to look them up on Instagram. So let's, hold on, you guys. I need to paste this into the search bar. Give me a second here. All right, and then we are going to, what was I going to do? Oh, I was going to drop this link. So if you guys want to see this, here you go. This is the Facebook link. Exactly, right? It is about who we are, what we are, where, when, and why. Those are the 5 biggest questions that they don't want us to answer. They don't want us to know who we really are. They don't want us to know what we really are. They don't want us to understand the nature of this place, when we are and why we're here. I mean, if we knew these questions, the real answers to these questions, do you think that there would be child trafficking? Do you think there would be poison in the food, the water, the air, your cosmetics, your cleaning solutions? Do you think that they would be, stifling creativity? I mean, I saw something where cars, even just the creation of cars, there used to be cars of every color. They used to have all kinds of designs, and now cars are just so blah. Now buildings are just boxes. They're just plain old boxes. They have no creativity. Architecture has no real expression anymore, right? I mean, we are so worried about labeling people and things and, who agrees with you, right? It's all about fitting into a box. And the truth is the box doesn't exist. The box but the box is religion, the box is science, the box is your beliefs, the box is your family, the box is anything that keeps you from fully understanding your sovereign divinity. Sovereign divinity is exactly what we are. And only each individual person can claim that for themselves. I can't claim that for you. I can only claim it for me and hope that by me claiming it for me, you realize that this is about yourself. That my light ignites a spark in you to go ahead and go ablaze. That is the only thing that keeps us in this prison. Whether or not this is a prison of our own making, whether it is a prison that we have been lured into, whether it is a prison, of some other type of nature, right? Yes, thank you, Sue. Sue's hearing me. She noticed that was happening a few years ago, right, Sue? Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, the fact that creativity has been put in its own box, only creative people, artistic people can do these certain things, right? The normal stuff, dancing, songwriting, singing, music, art, like painting, drawing, that kind of stuff. Only those things are allowed to be creative, right? We have no creative expression in any other place in life. That is so stifling and exactly the opposite. Okay, bye-bye, Jenny. Have a good nap, Gracie. Jenny, if I were you, I'd be taking a nap too. I probably will take a nap today after this emotional outburst. Oh gosh. So I found the guy. So this is him. I've never seen him before. Commander Davenport. He says he's the new director of NASA. Perhaps the truth is to reveal in the mystery. It's not the shape of the earth, it's the nature of reality. Exactly what he said. Who is this guy? How long has he been around? He's got 35,000 followers. I mean, I didn't even know. People I know are following him. I didn't know this guy. Let's watch one more. So this is the one that I saw. Let me see this. Watch this one. That's so true. If no one told you live on a ball, would you believe that? No, of course you wouldn't. You wouldn't come to that conclusion whatsoever, right? Melissa, your garden is creative. It's definitely an outlet of creative energy. I definitely agree with that. That is an underrated mode of creativity. Something that we definitely need to take more advantage of. And gardening, is one of those all-encompassing hobbies. You're out in nature, you are grounding, you're getting your hands dirty, you're communing with nature, and at the same time you are creating your environment. You are contributing and co-creating to your nourishment. Girl, I bet you. Let me get on screen here. I bet you go one step further. You put your DNA in your seeds, don't you? You be spitting on your seeds, don't you? You be putting a little bit of saliva on there so that it grows exactly for you. Oh my gosh, I bet you on that level. Oh, is the sound gone again? Can y'all hear me? Oh no. Could you guys not hear the video? Yes, Melissa says, damn right she do. Yes, girl. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Could you guys not hear the video? You can hear me now. Do I need to play the video again? Well, I won't play the video again, but basically he said if you were not told that you were on a spinning ball, would you believe that? Is that the conclusion that you would come to? The answer is no. Nobody would think that they were on a spinning ball, because their senses would not tell them that. We know when the earth is moving, when there's an earthquake. When there's an earthquake, people die. I'm so sorry to hear that there have been deaths over the past couple of days, weeks, or whatever because of these earthquakes. But that is when the earth is moving. We know when the earth moves. Other than that, we would never think that we were on a spinning ball of water flying through space in 3 different directions and 4 different speeds. Right? Okay? So the earth is spinning, 1. So that's one spinning direction. The earth is spinning around the sun. That's 2 spinning directions. And then altogether the solar system is moving through space. That's 3. That's 3 right there. We are moving in 3 different directions at the same time. At 3 different speeds. Right? Because the earth is tilted, it spins this way, then it spins this way, and then it spins that way, and then people are upside down and nobody falls off. Oh my gosh. Yes, girl. There was no sound on the video. Okay, that makes sense. I will do better next time. But Derek be getting some good nourishment from those seeds because they are made for actually him, right? So in case any of you did not know, seeds are so intelligent that if you add your DNA, the best way to add your DNA, the easiest way to add your DNA is saliva directly onto the seed. You put it in your mouth, suck on it for a minute, or maybe just put some spit in the dirt as you plant it, vice versa. That plant will genetically modify itself to your DNA to match the properties and deficiencies that you need specifically from that plant. So, for instance, parsley, dandelion, mint, they all have specific healing properties. When you add your DNA, whatever deficiencies you have that plant can offer, it will magnify the necessary things for your specific DNA. How incredible is that? How incredible is that? Bollocks impossible. Ray in the house. Did you not know that about your saliva, your seed, and how crazy that plants will grow for you? I know, right? It's pretty impressive. And I have something that I can show you guys. Let me go to my let me see my activity here. I hope did I save it? Did I like it? Okay. This is going to blow your mind. This is going to blow your mind. I love this, and I tried to get my sister to understand this, before her birth. She wasn't having it. I ended up still. I'll finish the story. But let me make sure y'all can hear this first. Let me refresh. Still no sound. Okay, let me try again. Hold on. Hold on. This is not right. Share audio. It says share audio.
Hey y'all. So come check out the placenta tree. It's been 4 months now. Come on, come on, come
Can
on.
y'all still not
So
hear
we
it?
just letting the placenta dry out. And look at Papa, man. Oh, it's my baby.
Let's pause it. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, why can't y'all hear it? That is infuriating. Oh, wait. You hear the video now? Yeah? Okay. Let me see. Did y'all say you can hear it now? Melissa says, I harvest and plan my medicine according to the ruling planet as well. It draws out more of the specific properties of the plant you're working with. Ooh, girl. That's deep right there. That's really cool. Okay, let me see. I want to start over.
Hey y'all. So come check out the placenta tree. It's been 4 months now. Come
What
on,
about
come
now?
on, come on. So we just letting the placenta dry out. And look at Papa, man. Oh, it's my baby. So this the new baby we bought yesterday. Cara oranges. And what we're finna do is repot it, put the placenta in there, and this tree is gonna grow up with the baby. And here is our Cara orange tree. Look, all that new growth. Look at that. Look how big and beautiful those leaves are. So this whole stem right here is the new sprout. Healthy. And here is the Lotus birth baby, where we kept his placenta attached. He is 4 months, all breast milk. Plant-based. Okay, we got all kind of comments like, oh, they're gonna come take the placenta, or they're gonna take the baby, or that baby gonna be sick, and all kind of things. That temporary organ was created in my body to give him life and to feed him, etc., and keep him alive. It fell off naturally. That's the lotus birth. And then we gave it back to the earth by putting it in the plant. And guess what? When he eat an orange off that tree, if he's sick, it's going to heal his body. That's what the ancestors did. So that's just a little bit of facts about a lotus birth. Don't judge, just ask questions, okay? 4 months postpartum. Plant-based. There's John's family. Period. Hey y'all. So come check out.
So, what I was saying. Oh crap! Hold on. Turn this off. Okay. So the lotus birth, the placenta. So that's what I was really trying to highlight today. The placenta, burying the placenta with a plant, and knowing that the baby that placenta is from will receive benefit from the plant, just like with saliva. I mean, except with placenta, that's literally everything. That is literally what created the baby. So I can only imagine how beneficial those oranges are going to be for that baby. You would do that, right? Exactly. And so with my sister, I did get the placenta. They cut it off and everything. She didn't have a lotus birth, but I was like, we're going to get the placenta, and I was going to try to process it myself for her, right? I was going to cook it in the oven. I was going to dry it out, in the air fryer, like, and she thought that I was going to consume it, and I was like, no, this is for you to consume, to give to your baby, because it will help your breast milk come in, it will help with your postpartum depression, right? XYZ. So I ended up burying it in the backyard, and near a bush that was already already there. So it wasn't a new potted plant or anything. I wish I had seen that, so that I could have suggested getting a whole new plant specifically for the baby and all of that stuff. But no, we went ahead and we buried it in the backyard because I wasn't about to pay thousands of dollars for it to be processed for us. I don't know if it was thousands of dollars, but I do know that at the moment of this conversation, I didn't have the funds to do anything. So I was going to do it myself. And the thought of processing the placenta in the kitchen was not what my sister wanted whatsoever, which is okay. She's allowed to have her opinions just like I am. She doesn't understand me. My family doesn't at all, but it's okay. They don't have to understand me. And, I have been keeping myself to myself, but it's not going to be like that forever. It's not going to be like that, much longer. I'm going to just, show up in my 0 point, my divine point, and if they see me, they see me. If they don't like it, they don't like it. And, they don't have to talk to me. It is what it is. Liz says, your straw man fiction is linked to the placenta. Kirk Kallenbach explains it very well. Oh, the straw man fiction? You mean talking about like law and stuff? Kirk Kallenbach. Who is this? Let's look him up. Copy. Can I copy? Oh, it's not letting me. Hold on. No, it's not letting me. Let me go over here and see if I can copy paste this. Kirk Kallenbach. Yeah, we're going to learn something together, folks. Why don't you just come on in here and let's learn things together. Is this the guy? CrossFit motivation? Oh no, this is not it. Let me look it up on YouTube here. I was trying to look it up somewhere else. History, Curtis R. Kallenbach, Season of Treason. Ooh, look at his drawings. That is trippy. What do you think, Liz? Is this the guy? Your birth certificate. Yes, exactly. The birth certificate. That's what I meant. That is exactly what I meant. So he's talking about the birth certificate and stuff. There it is, right there. All right, guys, let's just watch this video real quick. Hopefully I don't get any strikes for this. This is from 12.
Here we go. Above this line is the fictional world. It's the fictional world. Below it is the living, breathing, flesh and blood world. I want you to realize that there are mirror images throughout. Mother is mom. This is the fictional realm. Mother is mom. Partner is wife. Parent is woman. Idea is being. Character is child. Title is name. And property is land. And land. They're not mirror images here. Here we go. The story I said up front. Mom goes into a hospital. Here's exactly what's happening. Two entities are created when mom goes into this foundling hospital. Mom her partner is dad. I'll make this easy. I'm going to do just the fictional realm first. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Do the fictional realm.
Here's the way it works. This is the fictional realm. Mother. By the way, Black's Law applies to everything up here. Everything down here is what we believe. This is the world we live in. This is our physical bodies. Up here is the fictional realm.
Straw man.
What about intercourse? No, I'll get to that. Okay. So this is the fictional realm. Mother is a legal term through Black's Law. Mother and father, another fictional characterization. They're both persons. They're persons. Legal persons. Mother and father, am I okay over here? Mother and father go through a civil or legal marriage. They become partners. They become partners. Business partners, actually. When they Everybody loves this, and you know, I hope nobody smiles at this other than me. When the two partners have intercourse, that's in Black's law, it's considered business.
Ha! What? Intercourse in the law system is considered business? Oh my gosh, that's interesting. That's interesting. He's been on Crow 777 a few times. Okay, all right.
Intercourse with partners in the fictional realm is business. These partners then become parents. How? Because these parents conceive of an idea through what's called information. Let me back up a little bit on information.
Okay, so I'm not gonna show this for too long, but Sue remembers listening to these shows. It makes so much sense. Dirty business, Justin. Dirty business. It's sad that, you know, we have, you know, we consider that dirty now. Maritime law, exactly. Yeah. The whole law thing, it's trippy. I'm gonna watch this in my own time and, you know, get caught up on it. There's so many things to get caught up on, but thank you so much for sharing that with me. You got Liz. Do you guys know about the guy who got banned from Walmart for the guy who got banned from Walmart for buying people's groceries? Got banned from Walmart for buying people's groceries. Justin, combining assets to create a product. A product is how they see us. We are chattel. Chattel. We are not even slaves. We are less than slaves. We are less than cattle. At least cattle still has some rights. We are chattel. Look up the word chattel. I'm not even going to give them anymore, but yeah. So, trying to raise the vibe back up again. There are people out there who actually are doing good work. They're giving away money. They're, you know, giving homes to the homeless. They are paying for, you know, cancer treatment, even though, you know, cancer treatment is unnecessary. Oh, did I say that? Yeah, screw Walmart, right? Exactly. So I'm about to show this guy. Let me show my screen again. Give me a second here. So much back and forth. Okay, so this guy, Damian Darling. You see he's in Walmart here. And hold on.
Why ain't I? I'm just buying people's groceries.
You're not allowed in any Walmart.
Well, actually, the police officer said that isn't true, though.
That's not what the police have to say about it.
Hold on.
And the store manager said I could be in here. I just spoke.
But you know you're not allowed in here.
Why ain't I?
But you know you're not allowed in here.
Why ain't I? I'm just buying people's groceries.
I know, man. You're not allowed in any Walmart.
Well, actually, the police officer said that isn't true, though.
That's not what the police have to say about it. This is Walmart.
And the store manager said I could be in here. I just spoke to her.
You spoke.
Yeah. Do you know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to leave?
No.
Oh, okay. You sure? I don't want no trouble. I don't want no problems. Thank you.
It's not a store manager.
Well, she said she was the highest one in charge right now. And I said, "Can I buy people's groceries, bud?" And she said, "Yeah. I'm just helping people. It's hard out here."
I understand. Listen,
I just don't know where I'm going to go. Walmart is where the people need me. Target don't need me, man. They got money.
I understand.
You know?
But
I'll leave. You want me to leave? I'll leave. I don't want no trouble.
Well, it's like, it puts me in a spot because
Yeah.
that's what it is on corporate.
Yeah.
That you've been.
Is that my served? I've been served.
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to serve me.
No.
Oh, okay.
Else.
Well, can I?
But he
can I
was
buy?
served.
I'm clown. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna leave, man. I'm gonna head out.
I mean,
I don't want no
like I
trouble.
said, the store manager is here. She
Okay.
she probably has no idea what's going on.
Okay.
Well,
This
I'm
is
gonna take it to the Supreme Court.
this is just the beginning, you guys. So I don't know if here it is. Got stopped by the police.
All right, so you guys are both going to get issued trespass warnings from Walmart, okay? You guys are no longer allowed to go to any Walmarts, any Sam's Clubs, or any Murphy gas station for life, okay? So that is a life ban from Walmart.
Who's issuing that?
What?
Who's issuing that?
Walmart is. So
For what? What'd we do?
That's any private business can. I didn't go to Walmart. I just came and.
Well, they can't just do it for no reason.
Yes, I can.
Even if we're not there.
They don't have to have a reason.
I don't.
Well, can I appeal that?
What?
Can I appeal that?
You can call corporate. Yeah,
I'm definitely appealing.
That's.
I'm gonna give it to my lawyer. Have a good
That's
day,
fine.
buddy.
You as well.
Literally got pulled over.
Their life is different, man. They hating on us, man.
Are his glasses recording?
That's crazy. No more Walmart. Y'all seen it.
All right, so you guys are both going to get issued trespass warnings from Walmart, okay? You guys are no.
Literally got pulled over by the police to tell them that they could not go into any Walmart, Sam's Clubs, or even the Murphy USA for gas station because they were buying people's groceries and gas too much. Y'all. Exactly. You're not allowed to help people. Even though the Walmart was getting money. Even though Walmart was getting money, you can't do that. No, you can't hinder them, hinder their people. You're screwing with their analytics. They're getting data. They're getting data from people, right? Because they've got shopping carts now that are monitoring your everything. They got shopping carts monitoring your everything. All right, I'm gonna follow him. Hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing because there was another thing I wanted to show you because I hope I liked it. I be liking a lot of stuff, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on. I hope I liked it. Because I don't want to be sharing too much, liking too much. I got a lot of stuff. But the Supreme Court one, is this one it? No, I don't think so. Nope, that's not it. That is about birth control. That was the Lotus. No, where's the Supreme Court thing? Oh, okay. Oh, dang. It looks like I didn't save it for later, unfortunately. That's okay. So let me just move on to something else instead. Something else that is actually still really, really crazy. Let me share my screen again. I know, isn't it fucked up, guys? Isn't it fucked up? Meta glasses. Yeah, I mean, don't put the meta glasses on your face, guys. I'm just hear me out, okay? That stuff is fucking with your brain, okay? That's fucking with your eyes. Your eyes are the window to your freaking soul. Your brain is important. I don't care if it's a little chip. It's still a chip. It's got Wi-Fi. That's not good for you. It's not good for us. The AirPods, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just get wired stuff. Just use your phone like normal. I mean, your phone is still messing with you, but at least you can hold it away from your head and it's not messing with your vision and vibration right there. Okay, but I know that this is not playing, so I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. And y'all, wait. Let me. There's another one. Hold on. This one is not as good as the other one. Wait until I show y'all this. Here it is. All right, I'm gonna re-share my screen. reshare my screen and reset it to the stage. All right. We're going to
until
refresh
she
the
sent me the
page.
research. Male beef cattle are lactating at an alarming rate. If you think this sounds like a conspiracy, that's exactly what I thought when my friend Molly sent me this, until she sent me the research from West Texas A&M University and Cargill. Now, what do you think is an alarming rate for male cattle to be lactating? I mean, I would think 1% would be fairly alarming. Definitely 5%. This was more than double that. 15% of beef cattle steers and 20% of dairy cross steer, all male, were found to be lactating. And this wasn't a small study. 20,000 animals in the study. 10,000 of them were steer. And of those 10,000, more than 15% were lactating from 33 different feedlots. How could this possibly be happening? Could it have anything to do with the hormones that they are implanting? 90 to 94% of beef finished in feedlots in the United States get growth promoting hormone implants. FDA approved. And it's not just the steer that's alarming. Do you know what a heifer is? A heifer is a cow that has not had a calf. I didn't realize this, but a very large percentage of the beef finished in the United States is actually from heifers. They don't intend to breed the animals, they finish them for beef instead. Of these heifers, if they are dairy cross heifers, never had a calf, 55% of them were found to be lactating. If they were beef heifers, it was like 28% were lactating, never had a calf. Just hormones. And this was not a small study. The researchers obtained 120 actual milk samples, 30 of them from dairy cross steer, 30 from beef steer, 30 from dairy cross heifers, and 30 from beef heifers. None of these animals biologically should be producing milk. We are jacking with nature, and I guarantee there are going to be unintended consequences. This study was from 2025. I have no idea why this hasn't made headlines. They don't care about what this is doing to the cows. They don't care about what this might do to your health. Their goal is to increase profit and yields. This is insane.
So, she's half right. Maybe there's, some farmer who didn't have this intention, but I guarantee that the people who made the hormones, they're the ones who want the intended consequences of the males and the women, the cows who have not had calves to be lactating. Come on, y'all. What the heck? What the heck? 15% of the males? Okay, she did say the number 33. It was from 33 different lots. All right. But let's leave that bit out of it and just focus on the facts of the study from this Texas A&M research study. How in the heck are male cows and maiden cows, we'll just go ahead and call them maidens, right? They're not mothers, they haven't had children, they haven't had calves, they should not be lactating, but they're taking hormones to lactate. And this is the meat that most people are eating. So, my friends, let me, please look at me. If you care about your health, if you care about your soul, please pay attention to what is going in your body. If you eat meat, I still eat meat. I don't eat beef, but I still eat chicken. I go to the farmer's market to get my chicken. I ask freaking questions about my chicken. I do not get meat from the grocery store. Do not get your ground beef. Don't get your ground turkey. Don't get no rotisserie chicken. Don't get it from Costco. Don't get it from Walmart. Don't get it from Kroger. Do not buy any meat from anyone that you have not personally put eyeballs on and ask them what the heck they be doing to their animals. Don't do it. You cannot trust the FDA. The FDA, the F is silent. What does the F stand for? Food. It's just the Drug Administration. It's not the Food and Drug Administration. That is the secret. That is the joke. Allegedly, all for performance purposes only. The F in FDA is silent. My friends, what you put in your body determines how you interact in this reality. It determines if you can connect with your soul and know who you are, and connect with the divine being who is part of you. The I am of everything that is existence. They want to keep you asleep. They want to continue to use you as a battery. This is The Matrix. The Matrix was a documentary, okay? There are many, many movies that give you truth and make it look like it's fiction. They poison the water, they poison the food, they poison the air, they poison the soil, they poison the things that you put on your skin. Your skin is your biggest organ. The skin is your biggest organ. Your lotion, your soap, your shampoo, ladies' makeup, the things that you wash your hands in, your soap, nail polish, the shoes that you wear, the clothes that you wear are plastic. Polyester is plastic. Do you know what plastic does to your hormones? It makes women masculine and it makes men feminine. How many men do you know have Adam's apples anymore? Is it just me, or is it like phasing out? Is testosterone phasing out, or is it just me? Are we noticing more masculine women? Are there more butchers? Like, how do I say that? Are more women becoming butch? For a reason. It is happening. You need to protect what goes in your body, and you need to know who it comes from. If you didn't cook it, if you didn't grow it, if you didn't raise it and kill it yourself, you need to be thinking twice, reading the ingredient list. How many of y'all know how to actually read the ingredient list? Melissa, oh my gosh, how cool. Bye, Sue. Have an amazing day. Love you, girl. See you tomorrow. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Melissa, that is awesome. That is awesome. Melissa's son, y'all, Derek is a fine specimen among he's a big fish in a little pond. Big fish. Big fish. Very grateful. Very grateful. There's hope. There's hope for the future. At least one woman, according to Derek. Whoever Derek ends up with. Right? But I mean, I would be interested to see a study on the percentage of men now that have Adam's apples. Of men under 21 and under. Because I feel like there have been hormones in the food for far too long. Far too long. Please be safe, darling Sue. I mean, we're talking about the beef, men lactating. That is not okay. Anyway. Melissa's learning all kinds of things. I love it. Y'all. Gosh. Eating and not eating. I won't get into it here at the end of the show, but there is definitely a whole conversation needed to be had around the food that we eat, around how we navigate stores and restaurants. What are we looking for? You know, it takes dedication to yourself to be able to do this. Seriously. Anyway, let's raise the vibes again. Let's raise the vibes back up here. Let's see. I wonder. I bet you all of his music is gone now. Sucks. Yeah. Oh, he's got some Filio, no ads, members only. I'm looking at Conspiracy Music Guru. He had to put all his music behind his membership wall, which, you know, I completely get. I wanted to play some of his music, but it looks like none of his good songs can be played. Wait, let me see. Maybe something from back here. Nope. Oh, maybe here. Do we have a song, maybe? We've got 1 minute until the dance party, folks. 1 minute until the final dance party. Am I sharing screen? No. Okay. Justin's boasting a wonderfully healthy Adam's apple that is protected by his luscious beard. I love it. Liz says, I had cooked chicken thighs and now her stomach is sore. I thought it was from a good store, but she's not going to be buying them again. Girl, I don't blame you. You cannot be too careful nowadays. And, it might seem like a bit extreme, but, again, we are the ones that have to be delusional to show people what the truth of the matter is. And the truth is that we are more than we suppose ourselves to be. So let's dance about it. All right. Let us raise our vibrations one last time, my friends, for 2 minutes, moving around, staying in this staying in this present moment, saying, no matter what happens, I am free!
It's a dance party.
Ariel's dance party. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There is nothing that you cannot accomplish. Everything that you set your mind to is something that you can achieve because you decided you wanted to do it. So go do it. Go be amazing. I am confident. I am successful. I am strong. I am cherished. I'm safe. I'm secure. I'm financially set. I am creative. I'm an amazing mother. I'm an amazing father. I'm an amazing grandmother. Woo! I am amazing.
It's a dance party.
Sorry ass.
Sorry ass dance party.
All you gotta do right now is stay in your amazingness, Maya. I am dancing like there is no tomorrow! Because today is all that exists! I am dancing! Woo! Yeah! Oh my gosh, y'all. Nothing like a dance party to raise the vibes. Oh gosh, y'all. Who's still here? Liz, I do not trust how animals are farmed. I don't usually buy items like that. I'd rather eat fresh fish that's caught nearby. That's always awesome. I love fresh wild caught salmon. I think it can be good. Excuse me. Melissa says, I think it can be good to use the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, eat good, clean meat. 20% of the time, eat what you want. Just bless it and intend for whatever it is to pass right through you. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I'd rather raise my own chicken the way I would. I know what I've been fed for sure. I love that because, I'm not going to say it's impossible to be clean or to eat, right, or to eat pure, or however you want to say it. But it does take dedication. It takes discipline. It takes work. And we each have to have our own system, our own value of priorities of what really is important to us, right? 80-20 rule. 80% of the time doing good and 20% of the time, not caring as much or having that flexibility to do what you want. I love that. There is definitely a part in a woman's cycle where that 20% fits right in, and that is during the luteal phase. So days of the cycle 20 until you bleed. If you are a menstruating woman, that is the time. It's called nurture phase. It's the time where you need to just take care of yourself. Eat more carbs like sweet potatoes, things like that. That 20% would be perfect during that time frame. And then 80% of the time, the rest of the 3 weeks, you are focused on giving your body specific things, eating specific things to raise certain hormones, support certain hormones, to be able to detox certain hormones. That's important. Exactly. And hey, Liz, all you got to do is talk to your body, talk to your cells. Thank you so much, stomach, for digesting this food for me. Thank you for taking what could be used as nutrients and for eliminating the rest. Your body is doing exactly what it needs to. Your body is working exactly as it needs to. So if you've got a tummy ache, thanks so much, tummy, for doing what you need to for me. And, I appreciate you. I love you so much. Love and talk to your organs, to your cells. Each and every one of them are listening to you, and they are a universe unto themselves, and you are the God of their universe, of your cells, of your body, of your intestines, of every single organ in your body. Talk to them. They are listening to you. Exactly, Melissa. We do want to enjoy life and all it has to offer. It's not all about, being rigid and restrictive, No, it's about choosing the right times. It's about being wise and intentional about when we do things and when we don't. That is exactly what it's about. All right. So let's see. Do I have anything else that I want to share? I'll stop sharing. I already stopped sharing that. Oh, that's right. I was going to try to play a song, and I think I might have found one. Yes. Okay. So, Alex, Conspiracy Music Guru, I asked for permission to use your music because your music is awesome. So, I wanted to leave us on a good note here. 1818. I'm going to start it over again. Hey, Big Fish Shell popping in at the end here. Hope you're having a good time on the farm at the house, enjoying the trees.
More than hate and jealousy, yeah. This is time. We need education, more than bullets and bombs.
I am phasing out and winding down now, Big Sis. So, I really appreciate you for popping in. I will be back again, same time tomorrow. We talked about a lot of great stuff today. I cried today unexpectedly, so if anybody wants to go watch that, I will be taking some time to really figure out what it is that I want and how I want to move forward with this show. And I thank each and every one of you who are here for holding space for me and my emotions and, giving me so much love. I continually want to show up for us both, for me and for you. I want to show up for everyone, and I want to be in my highest authentic self, and the only way that I can do that is if I am being honest and authentic with myself, not lying to myself. And it's 2:22 on the clock right now. Liz says, I think Alex got a copyright strike on his own music. Oh my gosh, isn't that funny? His music is so awesome. I will send an email or something and see if I can. I'll make sure I credit him.
But if you want come from me, make you know say what I want. It is time to get you ready for the Armageddon. I'm in a for the revolution. Power by love and compassion. Cause if we go at them with weapons, then they have more guns. Go at them with money, then they have more funds. With unification, then time soon done. We owe it to our daughters and sons in a decent time.
I guess I will just. Should I just copy all of this? I'll just copy all of this. Hold on, guys. I don't want to forget this. I could do this after, but might as well do it now.
We need to carry young and old, born in silver and gold. This is time. We have to wake up and change the world. This is time. We need love and unity, more than hate and jealousy. This is time. We need education, more than bullets and bombs. This is time. We need to care for the young and old, more than silver and gold. This is time. We have to wake up and change the world.
That's so awesome. We're just gonna play it again, and I will start my outro again. All right. So, once again, my friends. I got to be you. Yes, I appreciate that, and I will. Every single day, I get more and more. I become more and more myself. So, today I want you guys just
We need education.
Know that everything doesn't have to be perfect. That you are allowed to figure it out. And you are allowed to stumble and fall and be imperfect and look silly and look messy. It is okay to look messy. And while you're figuring it out, you are allowed to ugly cry and let it out. Because when you embrace your emotions, you are actually creating space for the expansion that you want. And we are banding together. We are raising the vibe together. This stream helps people in ways that you don't even know. When you smile at someone, you are sending shockwaves through the ether that you don't even know about. Never forget how impactful your decisions, your choices, your words are. You are divine. You are sovereign. You are smart. You are important. You are beautiful. And I am so glad that you exist. I'm so glad to exist here with you. I am so grateful to have the legacy builders. I am so grateful to have a platform where I can come and speak. I am so grateful to be alive and we're going to come back. We're going to do it next time. We're going to do it tomorrow. And we're going to do it until the spirit leads me to do otherwise. That's all I have for now. Love you guys so much.
Cause if we go at them with weapons, then they have more guns. Go at them with money, then they have more funds. With unification, then time soon done. We owe it to our daughters and sons in this time. This is time. We need love and unity, more than hate and jealousy. Yeah. This is time. We need education, more than bullets and bombs. This is time. We need to care for the young and old, more than silver and gold. This is time. We have to wake up and change the world. This is time. We need love and unity, more than hate and jealousy. Yeah. This is time. We need education, more than bullets and bombs. This is time. We need to care for the young and old, more than silver and gold. This is time. We have to wake up and change the world. More than hate and jealousy, yeah. This is time. We need education, more than bullets and bombs. This is time. We need to care for the young and old, more than silver and gold. This is time. We have to wake up and change the world. As a result of 2,000 years of hypocrisy, ego-driven leaders in pursuit of property, power and wealth and fame. Oppressing and murdering, killing all in God's name. Iniquity spread across the nation. Humanity is into separation. In the midst of a darkest hour, we rise to reclaim our power. This is time. We need love and unity, more than hate and jealousy. Yeah. This is time. We need education, more than bullets and bombs. We say we now give up. Now give up. Oh no, we not be there. Not give it. Not give up. They achieve their mission using dirty politicians, brainwash education, war on religion, racial division, food with no nutrition. Hey, this is the Babylon system. Their intention to use on a wicked invention. All the propaganda promote promoting consumerism. It's all a distraction, only misdirection to break and I connection. But if you want come from me, make you know say what I want. This is how I get you ready for the Armageddon. I'm in a for the revolution. Power by love and compassion. Cause if we go at them with weapons, then they have more guns. Go at them with money, then they have more funds. With unification, then time soon done. We owe it to our daughters and sons in this time. In this is time, we need love and unity, more than hate and jealousy. Yeah. In this is time, we need education, more than bullets and bombs. In this is time, we need to care for the young and old, more than silver and gold. In this is time, we have to wake up and change the world. In this is time, we need love and unity, more than hate and jealousy. Yeah. In this is time, we need education, more than bullets and bombs. In this is time, we need to care for the young and old, more than silver and gold. In this is time.